Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the madness. Part 2 of the Sephora VIB sale. I did a lot of damage. I will link part 1 below so that you can head over and watch that. If you missed it, you're going to want to see because I got some really good stuff. I'm really excited about all the things that I bought. And so let's just get into this. I need to take a drink first. Alright, so first thing that's in here, I've seen a lot of people talk about this and I've never tried it, but because I can go so long in between my like washing my hair and stuff, I didn't want a really tacky, sticky, what is it called? Hairspray, because then that just ruins like the next day even trying to comb it. So I picked up the Bumble & Bubble Thickening Hairspray Dry Spun Finish. Mallory, my friend, she likes this stuff, and so I'm like, alright, I'm just going to try it. It's kind of a spendy little bugger. I want to say it was like 20 some or $30, and it's only 4 ounces. But I have a couple of other hairsprays I'm using too, so I thought for specific hairdos, that would be a good thing to try. And I've always wanted to try it. The next thing's really lame and boring, but everyone's talked about the waterproof eye makeup remover. And when I say everyone, I mean a lot of people. I've seen people show this. I've seen it in Empties videos. A lot of people say that they like it. And so I'm like, well, heck, why not? It's on sale. It's darn near the same price as picking up one at the drugstore, so I went with it. And I figured Sephora, I mean, they're a makeup store. They should probably have a good makeup remover, right? So we'll try that. Okay, so my friend Mallory, I asked her, I said, what is your favorite dry shampoo, like ever? She's like, oh, hands down. She said it right away, hands down. The BB, or the Bumble & Bumble Prada Powder. Never tried it. It says it's equal parts dry shampoo, style extender, and volume in a pinch. So that sounds awesome. I'm just using like, what am I using? The Herbal Essences one right now, which it's fine. Like, I don't get too greasy, but I really like to have a lot of volume up in here, and so I thought this might be apparently a triple duty situation. So, got that. And the last non-makeup thing that I picked up is, I'm on a Bumble & Bumble kick. I've never tried anything from them. I've had samples, but, do I hear someone? It must be my Real Housewives that is on downstairs. This is their new Surf Infusion Oil and Salt Infused Spray for Soft Sea-Tossed Waves with Sheen. Well, we're getting into spring and summer, and I really like to wear my hair, you know, when I wear it kind of like wavy and stuff. And I had been using up another sea salt spray, but I wanted to try this because it's new and it looked really cool. And so I thought, okay, I did it. Alright, let's get into this makeup. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this. Give me like 5 minutes to open this. This brush, I saw it on display like, gosh, probably 2 months ago. I don't know when it first came out. And I felt it and it was super soft. And I've been wanting a brush like this. I know Sigma makes one. I don't have it. They're, I think it's actually smaller than the Sigma one. But I like a really precise highlighting brush. And I know I use the NARS Yashio every single day. Am I going to be able to get into this? But I think I'm going to like this even better. And I think I'm going to like it for like cleaning up contour and setting my under eyes and just everything like that. I actually kind of like the covers that come in this because if you travel, you can reattach these to the brush if you were to save them. But I'm not good at saving stuff. So it looks like this. It's the Pro Contour. It says Blush Contour number 74. But I'm planning on using it for highlight, maybe just kind of cleaning up or whatever, but it's really, really soft. And I gotta tell you, I have quite a few Sephora brushes now. I've been slowly accumulating them, and I like them. I know I didn't used to get excited about brushes, but if it helps your makeup application and you look better, then I get excited about it. But I don't initially get excited about it. It's like gas. You put it in your van, I'm not excited about buying it, but then you can get somewhere with gas in your car, so then I get excited. So, there's that. Terrible analogy, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so this next thing, if you don't have this, just buy it. I've already worn it. I've actually had this for about 3 weeks, and I've been waiting to haul it in the Sephora sale. I didn't want to just haul it randomly. But it's the Laura Mercier Baked Blush Bronze. Apparently this was limited edition before. That must have been before I knew about it. I love Laura Mercier as a brand. I have tried so many things from that brand now, and I gotta tell you, I love it all. I think it's a fabulous brand. It looks like this. So it's baked and marbled, so apparently, depending on how much marbling you have, it might be more blushy or more bronzy. I don't know what mine is. All I know is I used it. This, it sculpts out your cheeks. It warms up your complexion, and it gives a sheen. So it's like a warm, rosy bronze color. And I really like it. I think for summer, yeah, and it has like a sheen. For summer, it's so pretty. And now that just looks ugly. It's not. I'm telling you, you get this on your face. It's amazing. So if you get a chance, at least swatch it. Or actually, don't swatch it. Some things look cool swatched and suck on the face. Other things look cool in the face and suck swatched. Other things look cool swatched and on the face. So get it on your face. I'm telling you, you're going to like it. All right. This I bought a while ago too. When my store had first got it, I wanted it. I've been wanting it actually. So this is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. This is the oil-free photo edition foundation, the new reformulated version. Now I had samples of the old, the original, what is it? The original formula. And I never bought it in the full size because I was kind of on the fence about it. I can't put my finger on it why, because the finish is really pretty, but it didn't last too long on me. And I think sometimes I felt greasy. But they've reformulated it now, and I've worn this once, and I do like it. I bought it in my summer shade, which is Cashew Beige. Definitely not my fall shade or winter shade, but it's right here. It's definitely more yellow. I'm spilling it everywhere. But for summertime, it's going to work really great. So, yeah, I guess, do you guys want like a full demo and review on this? Because if you do, let me know down below and I will definitely do that. Alright, so I had it on my list to look at the Giorgio Armani Liquid Summer because my friend Brianna said that that stuff is awesome. And I think she even recommended it in her Sephora VIB recommendations video. But my store doesn't carry that, and my Nordstrom didn't have it either. And so I actually asked the Sephora people, what is something that does this a similar thing? And what they explained to me the difference was between the Giorgio Armani and what I bought, which is the Perricone MD No Bronzer Bronzer, is that the Giorgio Armani one has more of like a luminous sheen to it. So it's going to be more luminous and, you know, kind of change the finish of your foundation that you're using because of that luminosity factor. And if you're oily, you would hate it. And they said this one has more of like a natural to matte type of finish, so it's not going to mess with your foundations, which is actually what I was actually wanting. I said that actually way too many times. Because I wanted something to mix in with my winter foundations to change the color. And I realized the other thing I didn't buy yet, I say yet because I really want to get them, is the Cover FX drops. And that would help with my foundations as well. But it's also liquid, and I've never tried anything like this. I really like cream bronzers. I'm finding out more and more, but so it comes with a little baby dropper. That's cute. And the actual product's really tiny, but I don't think you need very much. It says 1 to 2 drops. So I'm excited. I'll let you know about that too for sure, because I myself am really curious about that. So I have a couple products here that are from a brand I had never heard of before, but apparently this is a brand that was started by a makeup artist, John Surratt, or I think his name starts with a J. Anyways, this is a brand that used to be exclusive to Barney's. It is now sold at Sephora, and so I bought 2 blushes and an eyeshadow. And I wasn't going to get the eyeshadow just based upon the reviews, but I'm glad I did because the color is exactly what I was looking for. It's called Patine, P-A-T-I-N-E, and I think, so you can buy like compacts to pop these into, but I didn't. I just ended up, they were like kind of expensive. I just ended up buying them like this. But so it looks like that. You slide this off. Here's the color in the pan. Oh, but it's so pretty when you swatch it. It's really, I haven't used these yet, but just swatching them, they blend really nicely. So that looks boring and blah, but it's actually really stunning in person. It's like this taupey gray with shimmer. Let's see if I can intensify that even more. Super pretty. And I'm really into taupey grays right now. I didn't used to gravitate towards those colors or reuse them. I do like warm colors on my eyes. But ever since I bought the L'Oreal La Nude palette number 2, and there's those taupey colors in there, I am so digging those colors on me. So I had to spend like $20-some on one eyeshadow because the color is just sexy. And I plan on doing a couple taupey eyeshadow looks here in the future. Okay, so then I bought this blush. I'm actually wearing it today. It's called Duchess. Is that Duchess or Duchess? I don't know. It's a really pretty soft peach. Really soft peach. And I was wavering between this one and the one called Parfait, which is a coral. And I'm wondering if I should have got the coral. This does show up. It's just really, really soft. Duh. I mean, that's the description. But the coral one, I was like, well, I definitely have my fair share of coral blushes. So I wanted to get something I didn't really have. But you know what? When I'm not tan, I think in the winter that's going to be really pretty. Because it's very soft. It just pretty much on a darker skin tone is going to... I don't think if you're darker, like a lot darker than me, this is going to be a good option for you. But it apparently just kind of brightens the complexion. So, I don't know. Oh, it does have a pretty sheen to it though. You see the sheen? So anyways, and the other one I picked up is called Gooey Mauve. Gooey Mauve? I don't know. Temptalia gave these amazing, amazing scores. Like A+. So there's the Gooey Mauve one. It's like a pink. But I couldn't decide which ones to get. And, you know, when you're just going online and you can't touch them. Is that showing up? There it is. It's really dark outside, so the lighting is way off. But anyways, it's a really pretty baby bright pink. Why is that not showing up? A little bit there. Okay. So that's a new brand. And you know what? When there's a sale, I like to try brands and things that never go on sale. And I don't like to buy brands from Sephora that I can get at Ulta 20% off with their 20% coupon. So as you can see, I didn't buy anything that you could have bought 20% off at Ulta because that just doesn't make any sense. Okay, and now this. I wasn't going to buy this either, guys. I was not going to buy this. I talked myself out of it. I watched a few reviews. But then I went to the store and I searched it out for myself. And I always encourage you to do that. Like, you can take my word, but really, sometimes it's best to go to the store and swatch it. Just to make sure it's something that's going to work for you. But I can tell you, you're going to want this. The difference between, okay, so this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I got the one in Luminous Bronze Light. The Radiant one was just a hair darker. So if you were medium to deep skin tones, I would go with that one. If you're fair to light, fair to medium, fair to light, I would go with this one. This is a good amount of bronzer too, I gotta tell you. This is so pretty. It's a bronzer that has this sheen to it. And it's super easy to blend. And I thought this would be pretty as a blush. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, it's gorgeous. The packaging, I mean, you just can't go wrong with Hourglasses. I've only tried their blushes and their bronzers, and I love them. And then, okay, so another thing I wanted was, I've been wanting this forever, the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip number 2C. It's just a great, let's see, where should I swatch this? I don't know where to swatch this. Right here, maybe? I like the formula of these. They're really creamy. It's a rosy nude. And I like to wear a lot of those rosier type of nudes, or like nudes that have a little bit more pink or mauve to them. So I needed a lip liner that would pair well with those. And I do like the formula of these. They really stay on a long time in my experience. So I'm happy with that one. And okay, so obviously with all this makeup, I re-upped my VIB Rouge. And so here's, I don't have the thing anymore because I just don't like to keep packaging around. But this is what it looks like. It's number So Rouge Le Marque. It's just a really cute, look how cute it is. And my husband opens this. He's like, oh, it's a cute little baby lipstick. And he said it just like that. It's just a really pretty darker red color. So if you up your rouge, that's what you get this year, which I think is better than another stupid red nail polish. Like, how many of those do we need? Especially if you avidly shop there. And so, okay, so like a month or so ago when you, there was a code to get a free Makeup Forever lipstick. This is in the shade N45. So you know where you can get like samples and then you can put in a code to get something. So I got this because I'm like, yeah, I've never tried one of these. So let me swatch it for you. And it's just a pretty, it's kind of like a moisturizing, more sheer formula. But for the summertime, if you want just a sheer red, you don't want full on high maintenance situation, that's a great option. And a couple more things. Okay, so I had the girl try this eyeshadow on me. It's a Laura Mercier Baked Eye Color. You can use these wet or dry. I do own one. I got the color Smoky Topaz. Cause this is in that same family as like, well, taupes. But I plan on doing a look with this because I just think it's such a sexy, universally flattering color. And you can use it wet or dry. That I wanted to use it to create a smoky eye. And because it's kind of, oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, when you use these wet, they get really intensified. So I only own one. I wanted to try a couple more. And the last three things, I was over by the Sephora section. And I think these are my first Sephora brand purchases. I haven't ever tried anything else from the Sephora brand itself as far as makeup is concerned. So I picked up 3 of the, what are these? Cream lip stains. And I wanted some bright, bold colors. So I picked up number 10. Wait, what's the number? Oh, Mandarin Muse. It's like an orangey color because I'm into orange right now. Watermelon Slice, which is like a pinky coral. And Strawberry Kiss. Everyone said I had to get this one. They said it's just the brightest, most beautiful shade of red. And you know me and my red lipsticks. So, oh my gosh, that is the end of the Sephora haul madness. I've been shopping a lot lately, so there's definitely been some hauls. I have another haul that I believe went up yesterday. I'll have that link below. And then I did some shopping at MAC. I still have to haul that. And yeah. So you're going to see a lot of new products in action and in my Friday Loves and Chit Chatterdays. But it's good for you because you can kind of see, oh, is that good or does it suck? You know what I mean? So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Let me know down below what you picked up at the sale or what I should add to my list for the next time I step in Sephora, which will be a very long time from now. Oh my goodness, you have to chain me up. Alright guys, well, I hope you have a great day and I'll chat with you soon. Bye.